we have some problems over here regarding to this probability. Chapter is probability and the question is this one. A problem is given to the three students A, B and C. So that problem is solved by A, B and C, three persons, three students. So their chances of solving this question is 1/3, 1/4 and 1/5 respectively. So find the probability that the problem is solved. So what is the probability of that problem is solved by any one of these students? Either it can be solved by A, or it can be solved by B, or it can be solved by C, or it can be solved by A and B also it can be maybe solved by B and C and A and all together, or it can be solved by all these three students. So for this we have to find out first of all PA. This is given. Probability of solving this problem by student A is 1/3 and probability of solving this question by B is 1/4 and probability or chance of solving this question by C is equal to 1/5. So for this we can find out PA intersection B is equal to, how to find A intersection B. So for this we have to write down PA into PB. So this is the formula of multiplication theorem. So probability of solving this question by A and B both, we should apply this formula PA into PB. So the value of PA is 1/3 and the value of PB is 1/4. So total we have 1/12. 3 4 are 12. Similarly, we can find out B intersection C, and the formula is PB into PC according to multiplication theorem. We should multiply over here for intersection, and the value of PB is 1/4 and value of PC is 1/5. So in total we have 4 5s are 20. Similarly, we have to find C intersection A, and the formula of this term is PC into PA. And when you insert the value of PC and PA, then we get 1/5. This is the value of PC and value of PA is 1/3. After multiply this term 1 into 1, 5 3s are 15. And in the similar way we can also find out A intersection B intersection C. It can be obtained by using the formula PA into PB into PC. This is the formula to find the intersection of A, B and C. The value of PA is 1/3, value of PB is 1/4, value of PC is 1/5. So if we multiply this one, then it will be 3 4s are 12, 5s are 60. And now our main question is, what is the probability that the problem is solved? So that means problem is compulsorily solved by these students. Whatever it may be solved by A only or B only or C only or both. But our main concern is problem should be solved. हाम्रो मेन कन्सर्न भनेको प्रब्लम सल्भ हुनुसँग छ. आइदर त्यो ए ले गरेको होस् अथवा बी ले अथवा सी ले अथवा ए र बी मिलेर गरे पनि बी र सी मिलेर गरे पनि सी र ए मिलेर गरे पनि प्रब्लम सल्भ भएको हुनु पर्यो. That must be solved. So that's why we can write either A or B or C. It can be written as like this, A or B or C. So this is the symbol to denote for at least one of them. It is at least one of them can be solved by either A or B or C, or means we should write the union. So if we use the formula over here, then we get PA plus PB plus PC minus PA intersection B minus PB intersection C minus C intersection A plus PA intersection B intersection C. So this is the formula to find the probability of getting either A or B or C, or it is also called the Addison theorem. So we can use this formula for addition, and the value of PA is given here 1 upon 3. This is the value of PA, and value of PB means it is 1 upon 4. Value of PC is 1 upon 5 minus PA intersection means we have already done. So probability A intersection B is 1 by 12. Probability B intersection C is 1 upon 20. And similarly, probability of getting C intersection A means 1 upon 15. And finally, P A intersection B intersection C is 1 upon 60. So when we solve this one by taking LCM, then the LCM will be 60 and 3 20s are. So we can write 20, 4 15s are. So write down 15, 5 12s are 60. So 12 1s are 12, 12 5s are, that is 5, 23s are 60, that is 3, 15 4s are, that's why I write down 4, and 61s are, and that means 1. So after simplification, we get this term. Now we can cut down this term. 5 minus 3 minus 4 means 12. 12 cancel. Then 15 and 1, 16, 16 and 20 means it is 36. 36 upon 60. When you cancel it, then we get 2 18s are, 2 30s are, 2 9s are, 2 15s are, and 3 3s are, 3 5s are. So that's why write down 3 by 5 is the answer. So this is the required solution for this problem. So the problem should be solved by any one or any person, that may be A or B or C. That means we should write union sign and we should apply this formula, and after substituting all the values, our final answer should be this one. So this is the probability of solving this question by any 3 persons. Today we have another questions. So this is also another problem. So problem is that suppose 4 cards are drawn at random from well shuffled deck of 52 cards. So first of all, understand the question. So we have total 52 cards. So out of these 52 cards, we have to select any 4 cards. 4 cards are drawn means it can be selected only 4 cards out of 52 cards. Whatever it may be the cards. 4 वटा कार्ड जुनसुकै पनि हुन सक्छ, तर 52 cards बाट हामीले चुज गर्नुपर्ने छ. So in this case we can write down the n means it is the number of sample space, and it can be written as number of selection of 4 cards out of 52 cards. So it can be written as 52 C and 4. So this means this is the this n means number of object 52, and we have total 52 cards. So write down 52, and C means combination, or we can say selection, and 4 means it is in the place of R. R means number of selection at a time. So out of 52 we have to select only 4 cards, whatever it may be. So it can be written as like this, 52 C4. यसलाई हामी यो फर्ममा लेख्छौं, NCR को फर्ममा लेख्छौं. यो N, यो C, यो R, NCR को फर्म. When we calculate this value by using formula, then it can be written as like this: 52 factorial, this is the symbol of factorial, and 52 minus 4 factorial and into or times 4 factorial. So it can be written as from this one, NCR means combination. R object can be selected out of n object. This n is the total object, and out of them we have to select only R object at a time. And its formula is n factorial divided by n minus R factorial times R factorial. So this is the formula to find the number of selection from this object. And when we solve it, then we get this one, 52 factorial comma upon 52 minus 4 means it is 48 factorial and 4 factorial. This minus this means 48. And when you solve it, then 52 into 51 into 50 into 49 into 48. So we can stop over here. Factorial cancel गर्नको लागि मा तल डिनोमिनेटरमा जुन लोएस्ट फ्याक्टोरियल छ त्यसलाई पनि लोएस्टमा कन्भर्ट गर्ने र सेम फ्याक्टोरियल हो भने मात्र हामी यसलाई क्यान्सल गर्न सक्छौं. यसरी क्यान्सल गर्न सक्छौं. न्युमरेटर र डिनोमिनेटरको फ्याक्टोरियल टर्म दैट शुड बी सेम. त्यो सेम हुनुपर्छ. यसरी सेम भएपछि मात्र काट्न पाइन्छ. यतिकै फ्याक्टोरियल 2 ले काट्न पाइँदैन. So 4 factorial means 4 3 2 1. So this is the factorial notation. 4 factorial means 4 3 2 1. So हामीले 4 factorial भन्ने बित्तिकै 4 लाई 1 सम्मको कन्टिन्यू नेचुरल नम्बरमा लानुपर्छ. जुन नम्बरको फ्याक्टोरियल छ त्यो नम्बरलाई कन्टिन्यू 1 सम्म चाहिँ मल्टिप्लाई गर्ने continued product of natural number भन्छ यसलाई factorial लाई. When you cut down, then you will get certain number over here. So we are calculating this problem, and now if we solve this problem, then we get this one 270725, and now we are going to find m. So what does it mean? M means number of favorable cases, or it can be number of selection of 4 cars from 4 cars, not 4 spade, not cars only. So question is spade. 4 spade out of how many spades in total? So we have 13 cars in spade. This is one of the color out of 4 colors. Spade भनेको हुकुम अथवा सुरज. सुरतको पति 11 वटा कार्सहरु हुन्छ. त्यो 11 मध्ये we have to choose only 4 cars. So it can be written as like this. So total object, write down like this: 13 C and 4. So this is the notation to represent out of 13 cars we have to choose or select only 4 cars. So when you use formula, then it will be, so same formula we are going to use. N means 13 and R means 4. So 13C4 means when you use this formula over here, then we get 13 factorial, 13 minus 4 factorial and 4 factorial. So this is the expression by using formula, and 13 factorial divided by 13 minus 4 means 9 factorial and 4 factorial. Now solve it to find the exact answer. So 13 into 12 into 11 into 10 into 9. So we can stop in this number because in denominator we have 9 factorial. तल denominator मा हामीसँग 9 factorial छ. त्यसैले यो 9 factorial र 9 factorial सेम बनाउनको लागि 9 factorial मा स्टप गर्ने र यहाँ तल 9 factorial भएपछि we can cancel this one. जब हामी यसलाई इक्वल बनाउँछौं फ्याक्टोरियल टर्मलाई, only two step ma we can cancel it. And 4 factorial means 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So when we cancel, we can cancel like this: 4 3s are 12, and this number 12 is cancelled, and 2 and 10 is also cancelled. 2 5s are 10. So when you multiply 5 into 11 into 13, then it will be 715. after using calculator. So this is the value of m and this is the value of n. So now we can find out the probability. Required probability is equal to m upon n. This is the formula to find the probability. Now we can put the value of m and n. So we have the value of m is this one, 715, and value of n is this one. So 270725. Now we can cancel in numerator and denominator by same number. Same number lela cancel garda we get 11 upon 4165. So this is the final answer after cancelling these both numbers by 5. So we are doing this problem. हामी यो problem गर्दैछौँ. Question number A has been completed, and now moving towards this question number B, and here is written 4 are black. हामीले अब यो जतिवटा 52 cards मा out of 52 we have to select only 4. यो चारवटा कार्ड चुज गरेकोमा चारवटै कार्ड अब ब्ल्याक हुनुपर्छ. सो ब्ल्याक कार्ड चाहिँ m means number of selection of 4 black cards out of how many black cards in total हामी 52 वटा कार्ड्स मा हामीसँग कतिवटा ब्ल्याक कार्ड हुन्छ टोटल मा भन्दा यो चाहिँ 26 कार्ड्स हुन्छ. 52 मा 26 ब्ल्याक कार्ड र अर्को 26 रेड कार्ड हुन्छ. दैट मीन्स 26 प्लस 26 52 हुन्छ. सो यो 26 मध्ये 4 वटै हाम्रो कार्ड चाहिँ should be black. That's why it is written like this. So in how many ways we can select 4 black cards out of this? So write down like this: total cards 26, and it is the selection. So write down C. And how many cards are to be selected over here from here? So only 4 black cards can be chosen according to the question. So if we solve this question by using formula or combination formula, then we get 26 factorial divided by 26 minus 4 factorial, this minus this, that means n minus r, and again times r factorial. So this is the expression obtained from formula. So 26 factorial and 26 minus 4 means it is 22 factorial and 4 factorial. Now we can solve it like this: 26 25 घटाउँदै लानुस् भ्यालु यहाँ कति घटाउनु पर्यो 22 factorial नआइन्जेलसम्म यसलाई घटाउँदै लाने 24 23 22 factorial. So this factorial and this factorial cut down, we can cancel it, and 4 factorial, this 4 factorial means 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So 4 3s are 12, 12 2s are 24. If you cancel 4 3 and 2, it will be 24, and this 24 will be cancelled. So in this way we can multiply this value 26 into 25 into 23. So these three numbers, multiplication of these three numbers, solve it this question, we'll get 14,950. So this is the number of favorable cases, or that means out of 26, when we select any 4 black cards, then it can be selected in this way, 14,950 ways. So this is the ways to select any 4 black cards out of 26. And so required probability is m by n. This is the formula to find the probability, and we have the value of m is this one, 14,950 divided by n means we have 27725. n को भ्यालु हामीले प्रिभियस पहिले क्वेशन नम्बर ए मा हामीले जुन निकालेका थियौं त्यही भ्यालु राख्नु पर्छ. n never changed out of possible result. This is possible outcome or number of sample space. So sample space लाई चेन्ज गर्न पाइदैन, एउटै हुन्छ, टोटल रिजल्ट एउटै हुन्छ. त्यो अगाडिकै स्टेपबाट लेख्नुहोस्. So when you cancel these numbers, then we get final answer is 11 upon 4165. No, B number. Okay, no. When you cancel this one, this will be 833 divided by Okay, cancel this one, means cancel 146 divided by 833. So this is the answer obtained from these questions. So if you cancel by 5, then final result is 46 by 833. So this is the answer. So similarly, we can find out the number C also. In number C also, we can find out the M value of M. M को value यसरी निकाल्ने. अब यसमा चाहिँ number of selection of 3 of the cards are red. When we choose the 4 cards, यदि हामीलाई 4 वटा कार्ड चुज गर्नु छ भने त्यसमध्ये 3 वटा कार्ड चाहिँ रेड हुनुपर्छ र बाँकी एउटा कार्ड चाहिँ ब्ल्याकबाट चाहिँ आउनुपर्छ भन्ने यसको मिनिङ हो. हामीसँग जस्ट कलरमा चाहिँ कि ब्ल्याक र रेड मात्रै हुन्छ र 3टा रेड आउन बित्तिकै बाँकी रहेको एउटा रिमेनिङ कार्ड should be from black card. So if you write down like this, C means selection. So total red cards are 26 and out of them only 3 cards are red. 26 cards but 3 wata red भन्ने बित्तिकै we can write down like this into and another selection from black cards. So how many black cards? It is also 26. But the card, only one card should be selected out of this 26 card but एउटा 26 cards but 3टा 26 plus 26 52 cards and 3 plus 1 गर्दाखेरि 4 वटा cards. यसरी हाम्रो टर्म चाहिँ मिल्नु पर्छ. 3 plus 1 4 cards and 26 plus 26 means 52 cards. So if we solve it, then we get this one. 26 C3 means 26 factorial divided by 26 minus 3 factorial and 3 factorial into 26 C1 means it will be 26. यदि यहाँ 1 छ भने हामी सिधै 26 लेख्न सक्छौं. Now we can solve it by to find out the final answer. 26 into 25 into 24 into 23 factorial divided by, here is 23 factorial and 3, 2 and 1. 23 factorial, 23 cancel and 3 2s are 6. 6 and 6 4s are 24, and if you multiply this one, then we get, so after cancelling these terms, these numbers, we get 2600. This is the number obtained from cancelling. And so required probability is equal to m by n. The formula is same, m by n. So write down the value of m. The value of m is 2600 and number of n is, as we write, हामीले यो भन्दा अगाडि पनि n को भ्यालु लेखेको थियौं. यो n को भ्यालु सेम हुन्छ, n is same, 270725. So if you cancel these two terms, then we get 208 divided by 833. So this is the answer. You after cancel गरिसकेपछि final answer हाम्रो यो हुन आउँछ. So first of all, you can cancel these numbers and answer should be like this. Answer यसरी cancel गरेपछि लेख्ने, यतिकै नछोड्ने, cancel गरेपछि हाम्रो answer आउँछ. So this is the answer of number C. Okay, our next sub chapter is binomial probability. Binomial अन्तर्गत हामी यो probability अन्तर्गत binomial probability पनि पढ्नु पर्छ. So we study about the binomial probability. Actually, what is this? So we have to know that the binomial means it consists of only 2 elements. यसमा जम्मा दुईटा एलिमेन्ट हुन्छन् भने जस्तै दुईटा नम्बर भए जस्तै यो प्रोबेबिलिटी मा हाम्रो सक्सेस र फेलियर को कुरा आउँछ. कुनै एउटा र्यान्डम एक्सपेरिमेन्टमा if we have two events, only 2 events, we study only 2 events in this context. एउटा सक्सेस, एउटा इभेन्ट चाहिँ सक्सेस हुन्छ, एउटा इभेन्ट फेलियर हुन्छ. सक्सेस र फेलियर भन्ने बित्तिकै सक्सेस means that is the events which occur in an experiment, and the failure means it is just opposite of the success, so it did not happening. So failure means it is the events not happening in this experiment. So we study about 2 terms, 2 events in this content. So write down what is binomial probability. First of all, state this probability. So in a random experiment, with two outcomes, success and failure. So we have two outcomes. When we try or we are doing some experiment, then it will be the possible outcome. The one of the event is success and another event is failure. Then the probability of our success is out of n trials of experiment is given by PR is equal to C n comma R P power R and Q power n minus R. So it is the formula of binomial probability. So in this formula we can see that here are two outcomes. One is success. So here P means success, or we can write down the notation over here. So this is the formula of our binomial probability. When one of the event always occurs, and this will be notated by success, and the another side is failure. So we can write down like this, where P means probability of getting a success in a trial. Trial means experiment. When we are doing the experiment, some experiment, then when success appears, or some in case of coin को केसमा यदि हेड अथवा टेल मध्ये कुनै एउटा इभेन्ट आउँछ भने हेडलाई हामी सक्सेस मान्न सक्छौं. हाम्रो टार्गेट हेड निकाल्नु छ भने एउटा एक्सपेरिमेन्टमा एउटा कोइनको लागि एउटा हेड आउने प्रोबेबिलिटी जति हुन्छ त्यसलाई हामीले पी भन्छौं. त्यहाँ एक्सपेरिमेन्ट गर्दा देखा पर्न सक्ने इभेन्टलाई हामी पी भन्छौं. त्यही पी हो यो. And Q means it is also probability of getting a failure in a trial, such that P plus Q is equal to 1. Q भनेको just P को opposite हो. That means sum of P and Q becomes always 1. P र Q add गर्दा बन्ने result जहिले पनि 1 हुन्छ. यो भनेको हाम्रो probability of success हो. यो भनेको probability of failure. Success र failure को probability always 1 हुन्छ. Or we can say the maximum probability is 1. Maximum probability हाम्रो 1 भन्दा greater हुँदैन. Exactly 1 हुन्छ. So आउने अथवा देखा पर्न सक्ने इभेन्ट र देखा नपर्ने इभेन्ट दुईटा जोड्दा चाहिँ always 1 हुन्छ. So these are two outcomes. One is success and another is failure. So in this case, n means what? N is number of trials. It is number of trials. N means number of experiment or number of trials. हामीले कतिचोटी एक्सपेरिमेन्ट गरेका छौं त्यो कुरालाई हामी n लेख्न सक्छौं. त्यस्तै r भनेको number of successes in n trials. अब n टाइम्स एक्सपेरिमेन्ट गर्दा कतिचोटी हामीले सक्सेस निकाल्न खोजेका छौं, हामीलाई कतिचोटी रिक्वायर्ड सक्सेस चाहिएको हो अथवा देखा पर्न सक्ने इभेन्ट हाउ मेनी टाइम्स हामीलाई चाहिएको, त्यो नम्बरलाई हामी r भन्छौं. r को कुरा त्यसरी आउँछ. र सँगसँगै अब हामीले यसमा if we have n टाइम्स एक्सपेरिमेन्ट यदि हामीसँग n वटा एक्सपेरिमेन्ट छ हामीले n टाइम्स एक्सपेरिमेन्ट गर्न चाह्यौं भने यहाँ दुईटा पोसिबल रिजल्ट आउन सक्छ त्यो n मा चाहिँ सक्सेस भनेको p भनेको सक्सेस र q भनेको हाम्रो फेलियर हुन्छ यदि यो p भन्ने सक्सेस p इन्टु डट 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 r टाइम्स आएको छ भने r टाइम्स आउँदाखेरि फेलियर भन्ने स्टेप्स हाम्रो फेलियर भन्ने स्टेप q डट 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 q इन्टु n माइनस r टाइम्स आउँछ यति टाइम्स आउँछ किनकि हाम्रो आउट अफ n मा यो r चोटि आउँछ भने रिमेनिङ पार्टको लागि n माइनस r हुन्छ सो वी क्यान राइट n माइनस r so this is success and its opposite failure is failure so if we take r times out of n then the remaining number is n minus r times so p into p r times means in shortcut we can write p power r this will be p power r so I have written p power r so this value is obtained from this one यहाँबाट हामीले यो भ्यालु लेखेको हो त्यस्तै q भन्ने फेलियर नम्बर कति चोटी आएको छ हामीले यसलाई कसरी लेख्न सक्छौं q को पावर only one digit is repeated in how many ways n minus r times repeated so q power n minus r लेखेका छौं एउटा यो फेलियर n minus r टाइम आउँछ भने q is repeated n minus r times so it is written like this q power n minus r and c n comma r means what यो दुईटा टर्मको मल्टिप्लिकेसन र CNR means it is the combination यस्तो सक्सेस र फेलियर how many number of times it can be occurred for the success and the failure यो n r times र r times सक्सेस आउने प्रोबेबिलिटी र n minus r times आउने फेलियर आउने प्रोबेबिलिटी चाहिँ कति पटक चाहिँ हाम्रो यसमा देखा पर्छ भन्ने टोटल आउटपुटलाई हामी cn कमा r लेख्छौं दैट मीन्स आउट अफ n object r object can be selected by like this r वटा अब्जेक्ट सिलेक्ट गर्नु छ आउट अफ n मा भन्नेलाई हामीले cn कमा r लेखे जस्तै n टाइम्स एक्सपेरिमेन्ट गर्दाखेरि हाम्रो सेलेक्सन भनेको हाम्रो यो ग्रुपिङ हो एउटा सर्टेन ग्रुपबाट सिलेक्ट गर्दा बनेको कम्बिनेसनलाई यसरी लेखेर हामी मल्टिप्लाई गर्छौं सो मल्टिप्लिकेसन रुल अफ काउन्टिङ मा जाँदा मल्टिप्लाई गर्नुपर्छ यसरी cn कमा r इन्टु p को पावर r q को पावर n माइनस r हुन्छ सो इट इज द हाउ मेनी टाइम्स और how many times total number of selection of success and failure n times हाम्रो r times success आउँदा र n minus r times failure आउँदा यो सिलेक्सन कति चोटी पोसिबल छ भन्ने टर्मलाई हामी cn कमा r लेख्छौं र यो सबैको मल्टिप्लिकेसनबाट हाम्रो प्रोबेबिलिटी अफ r सक्सेस आउँछ सो इन दिस वे वी क्यान राइट डाउन So this is the formula, this one. We have still another formula. So write down mean of binomial distribution is equal to n times p. So this is the formula, n times p, where n means number of experiment or number of trials and p means it is the probability of success जस्ट हामीले डिस्कस गरेका छौं p भनेको probability of success अथवा त्यो एक्सपेरिमेन्टमा देखा पर्ने इभेन्ट्सलाई हामी p भन्छौं प्रोबेबिलिटी त्यो आउने प्रोबेबिलिटी सक्सेसको प्रोबेबिलिटीलाई p भन्छौं त्यस्तै स्ट्यान्डर्ड डेभिएसन अफ SD means स्ट्यान्डर्ड डेभिएसन अफ बाइनोमियल डिस्ट्रिब्युसन इज इक्वल टु npq the root of n times p times q where n is number of experiment, p is probability of a success and q is a probability of a failure. So from this we can also find out the variance of binomial distribution is equal to variance means as you know that the symbol of standard deviation is sigma. It is sigma. This symbol stands for sigma and standard deviation known as sigma and variance means sigma go square, sigma to the power 2 and when use square of this number, then we get NPQ. Sigma root ma छ भने square गर्दा root cancel हुन्छ, NPQ आउँछ. So these are the formula related to binomial probability. यो binomial probability मा यस्ता short formulaहरु पनि use गर्नुपर्छ. So whenever question is asked about the mean, then we use this formula n times p, and whenever it is asked for standard deviation, write down NPQ, and whenever it is asked for variance, then it will be sigma square. That means we can use NPQ. So these are the formula related to binomial probability. This is the question. So one question related to binomial probability. यो heading सँग सम्बन्धित question छ हाम्रो. Find binomial distribution having mean is equal to 12 and variance is equal to 8. So these are the information. So provided information लाई पहिला यसरी लेखौं हामी यहाँ. Solution. So mean means what? Mean means NP, and NP is equal to 12. So this is the equation 1. Mean भनेको हाम्रो formula अनुसार NP हो. Mean of binomial distribution is NP. So write down NP is equal to 12. And variance means what? Variance means this is the variance, and this is the formula of variance, NPQ. So write down NPQ is equal to 8, equation 2. So solving 1 and 2, यो दुईटालाई solve गर्न सकिन्छ अब. Solving 1 and 2, we get this, divide this, NPQ divided by NP, so 8 by 12. Equation 1 divided by equation 2 गरौं. NPQ divided by NP is equal to 8 by 12. अथवा यो NP को भ्यालु लगेर NP मा राखौं, Q आउँछ. Or we can cancel NP and the 4 2 जा 4 3 जा, so Q is equal to 2 upon 3, and P is equal to what? Then P is equal to, if we put P means what? P means 1 minus Q, because we have P plus Q is equal to 1. This is the formula. If we add, or if the sum of the probability of success and probability of failure is always 1, that's why when we find the value of P, then it will be 1 minus Q. So write down 1 minus Q means what? 2 upon 3. Just भर्खरै हामीले यहाँ पत्ता लगायौं Q को value. So 1 minus 2 by 3. 3 minus 2 means 1 upon 3. So this is the value of P. So now find the value of N. So if you find the value of P, and this we can substitute over here. So from 1, N means same, and P means 1 upon 3 and is equal to 12. So when you substitute the value of P in this equation, we get N is equal to this one. So after multiplying, cross multiply, so N is equal to 36. So binomial probability is equal to binomial distribution. We can say distribution is equal to P plus Q power N is equal to, this is the binomial distribution. Binomial means we should have two events only. One is success, another is failure. And this is success, this is failure. Binomial means the term containing only two events, two terms, or here two probability, success and failure, up to N. So if you write down the value of P, the value of P is 1 upon 3, value of Q is 2 by 3, and value of N is 36. Then it will be the binomial distribution. This is the structure or format or some expression of binomial distribution. Binomial distribution लाई हामी यो way मा लेख्न सक्छौं. यसलाई क्याल्कुलेसन गर्नु पर्दैन, क्याल्कुलेसन गर्ने होइन, जस्ट यो स्ट्रक्चर फर्म्याट मात्र लेखिदिने हो. P plus Q को power N means P means 1 by 3, Q means 2 by 3, and N is 36. So this is the expression of binomial distribution which can be used in binomial probability. So we have another question related to probability. So question is, If a dice is thrown 16 times, so we have only one dice, and the experiment goes to 16 times, up to 16 times. If a dice is rolled 16 times, then we have to find the mean and standard deviation for binomial distribution of the even number. So just underline it. Underline गर्नुस्, important कुरा हो. एउटा डाइसबाट हाम्रो इभन नम्बरको काउन्टिङ गर्नुपर्छ. How many even numbers are there? We should count it. So in this question, first of all, find out n. Actually, what does it mean? N means what? N को meaning के हो? Number of trials हो. N भनेको number of trials अथवा number of experiments. So number of experiment is 16. 16 times experiment गरेको भएर n लाई number of trials लेखेको हो. त्यस्तै यसमा अर्को एउटा सिम्बल आउँछ, p भन्ने सिम्बल आउँछ. p को मिनिङ के हो त अब यसमा? The probability of getting an even number in a dice. एउटा डाइसमा इभन नम्बर आउने प्रोबेबिलिटी कति हुन्छ त्यो हामी यहाँ सर्च गर्छौं. डाइस भन्ने बित्तिकै a dice has 6 faces. As you know that a dice has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 faces. So write down 6. And the even number, how many even numbers among them? Then even number means 2, 4 and 6. So altogether we have 3 even numbers in a dice. Even dice भन्ने बित्तिकै हाम्रो 2 even number, 4 even number, 6 even number. 6 भन्दा बढी हामीसँग हुँदैन. So 3 upon 6, write down 3 upon 6, and if you cancel it, then it will be 1 upon 2. So this is the probability of getting success. Even number means it is the demand of question, and here is even. That's why we have to find the even number, probability of getting this number, and just its opposite, we should also find out the q. So q means what? Probability of getting failure events. So it can be find out by using this formula 1 minus p, because as you know that p plus q is equal to 1. So q is obtained by using this formula 1 minus p, and the value of p is 1 by 2. Just put it down, and when we can solve it, then we get 1 upon 2. So we are able to find this value n, p and q, and our target is find the mean. So let's go for formula. We have the formula to find the mean is equal to what? Mean is equal to mean of binomial distribution. Mean for binomial distribution is np. This is the mean for binomial distribution. So write down the value of n. Value of n is 16. Value of p is 1 by 2. So if you cancel this one, then it will be 8. This is the answer or required solution. Similarly, we have to find the another term, standard deviation. Standard deviation. Or we can write down the sigma. This is the symbol of standard deviation, which is also called sigma. And the formula is root under npq. Standard deviation निकाल्ने फर्मुला हामीले अलरेडी लेखिसकेका छौं, स्टडी गरिसकेका छौं. यसमा भ्यालु सब्स्टिट्युसन गरौं. n means 16, p means 1 upon 2, and q is 1 upon 2. So if you cancel this one, then it will be 4, and root of 4 means it is 2. So this is standard deviation. So in this way we can find out mean and standard deviation for a dice, and this is the required solution. We have another question. A dice is thrown 3 times. एउटा डाइसलाई 3 times रोल गर्नु पर्यो, थ्रो गर्नु पर्यो, र त्यो डाइसमा एउटा डाइसमा 5 अथवा 6 आउने नम्बरलाई हामी सक्सेस मान्दै छौं. अकॉर्डिंग टु इन्फर्मेसन 5 अथवा 6 मध्ये 2 मध्ये कुनै एउटा इभेन्ट हाम्रो सक्सेस हो भने फाइन्ड द प्रोबेबिलिटी अफ गेटिङ 3 सक्सेसेस. यस्ता 3 वटा डाइसमा एउटै डाइसमा 3 पटक एक्सपेरिमेन्ट गर्दा 3 चोटी सक्सेस पर्ने प्रोबाबिलिटी के हुन्छ भनेर निकाल्नु छ र त्यसैगरी एक्ज्याक्टली 2 सक्सेस आउने प्रोबाबिलिटी कति छ भनेर हेर्नु पर्यो. As you know that in probability we have only 2 events, one is probability, one is success and another is failure, and our success part is getting 5 or 6. छवटा फेसमा either 5 may turn off or 6 may turn off. That's why it is given a success. It is considered as a success, and so we can find out from the question like this. So first of all, in this binomial probability, only one event is given. Here is also success, here is also success. So only one event is given. If we are able to find the one of the event, then easily we can find out the another events, that is failure. Success मात्र हामीले निकाल्न सक्यौं भने failure automatic आउँछ. तर डिमान्ड क्वेशनको डिमान्ड एउटै सक्सेस पार्ट हुन्छ. 2 इभेन्ट मध्ये एउटा इभेन्ट्स मात्रै निकाल्नु पर्ने हुन्छ यसमा. So here is n number of experiment, that is number of trials or experiment. So how many times dice is thrown? So look at here, dice is thrown 3 times. That means n is equal to 3. That is the question, 3 times. And what is p? What does it mean? So p means it is probability of getting 5 or 6 in a dice. हामीसँग एउटा डाइस मात्र लिन्छौं. यो p को लागि हामी जस्ट we take one dice. यो एउटा डाइसमा 5 अथवा 6 पर्न सक्ने प्रोबाबिलिटी कति छ भनेर हामी हेर्छौं यसमा. यदि 5 हो भने we have the event 5 in a dice, then 5 will be the probability of getting 5 only. What will happen? Then dice means out of 6 part or 6 faces. So 5 is only one event. That's why write down 1. एउटा डाइसमा 5 जम्मा एक पटक हुन्छ, एउटा मात्र 5 हुन्छ. So यो पर्ने चान्स only 1, एक पटक मात्र पर्ने चान्स हुन्छ. Or means it is plus. We can use addition rule. Or means it should be plus, and means it should be multiply. So or छ भने plus लेख्ने. And 6 face को लागि चाहिँ out of 6 how many faces are there? This is only one event. That's why we should write 1. So if we solve it, then 2 by 6 after taking LCM, 6 को LCM 6, that means 1 plus 1 2. So if we cut down this number, then 2 1s are 2 3s are, that is the number 1 upon 3. So from p, then we can also find out the q. p आउने बित्तिकै हामी q निकाल्न सकिहाल्छौं. त्यही भएर हाम्रो कन्सर्न p मात्रै निकाल्नु पर्छ. हरेक क्वेशनमा p निकाल्ने बित्तिकै q निकाल्न सकिन्छ. Because there is a relation between p and q. So q means 1 minus p, such that p plus q is equal to 1. p र q जोड्दा 1 हुन्छ. त्यही भएर q भनेको 1 minus p, and 1 p means 1 minus 1 by 3, and 3 minus 1 means 2 upon 3. So this is the value of q. And the question is number A. Let's go to number A. So this is the NPQ. So in every question we should find N, P and Q. यहाँको धेरै जसो क्वेशनमा, मोस्ट अफ द क्वेशनमा, सबै क्वेशनमा हामी N, P र Q निकाल्छौं. त्यसपछि क्वेशनले के भनेको त्यसमा जान्छौं. 3 सक्सेसेस भनेको यसलाई चाहिँ R भनेर लेखिन्छ. R भनेको नम्बर अफ सक्सेसेस हो. नम्बर अफ सक्सेसेस. So that is 3. R भनेकै यो सक्सेस कतिवटा सक्सेस हामीलाई चाहिएको छ. What is the required successes? So required event is 3. That's why we know, or we can use the formula PR is equal to CN comma R P power R Q power N minus R. So this is the formula. This is the formula to find the probability of R successes. So write down the value of NPQ over here. So P, the value of R is 3. So write down 3. The C is same. Here is N. The value of N is 3. And value of R is 3. And value of P is 1 upon 3. and value of R is also 3. Value of Q is 2 by 3 power N means again 3. R means the value of R is also 3. So this is the value obtained by substituting in this formula. Okay, we can solve it. 3 comma 3 means it is the combination N comma R. So we can write it like this: 3 factorial, 3 minus 3 factorial, or 3 factorial times 3 factorial. Or if N and R are same, यदि N र R same छ भने कम्बिनेसनमा सिधै 1 लेख्न पाइन्छ, यसको रिजल्ट 1 आउँछ, डाइरेक्ट 1 लेखे पनि हुन्छ. Or we can use formula N factorial upon N minus R factorial into R factorial. And 1 upon 3 को cube means 3 को whole cube means 27. And 2 upon 3 को power 0 means it is 1. 3 factorial cancel. And 3 minus 3 means 0. And 0 factorial means 1. So it will be 1 and the total answer is 1 upon 27. This is the answer of probability of getting these 3 successes, 1 upon 27. 3 minus 3 means 0 and 0 factorial means always 1. So we can write down 0 factorial is equal to always 1. So this is the reason from which we can obtain this value 1 upon 27. So in this way we can solve this problem. So similarly you can do this exactly 2 successes. So for exactly 2 successes we should write down 2 over here. So not 3, remove this 3 and write down 2 for this question. Exactly 2 successes. So for number B we can do like this. Now let's do the another question, this question. So write down the question number B, and the value of R is N, P and Q are exactly same. So number of successes means now 2. So we can use the same formula again. So write down 2 over here. So N means it is 3, N comma R. R means only we have to write down 2, and this one same, value of P is same, but the value of R is 2. Then here is also 3 minus 2. Okay, this is the formula, and now we can use the formula, or we can find the value from there, from this. Now C 3 comma 2 means what? 3 factorial divided by 3 minus 2. Write down 3 minus 2 factorial, 2 factorial, 1 upon 9. 3 minus 2 means 1. So the number is same, 2 upon 3. So this is the value obtained from this question. So C n comma R means n factorial divided by n minus R factorial into R factorial times R factorial. And 1 square means 1, 3 square means 9. And 2 upon 3 power 1. 3 minus 2 means 1. So we get the same value. And when you solve it, 3 into 2 factorial divided by, we can reduce it into 2 factorial and 1 factorial and 2 factorial, 2 factorial, 2 factorial cancel. Then 1 upon 9, 2 upon 3. So here is only 3. 1 factorial means 1. So not necessary to mention over here. So 3 and 3. Again still we can cancel 3 and 3. So the answer is 2 upon 9. So this is the answer. This is the required solution for getting exactly 2 successes. So in the place of R, we should write 2, and by using this same formula we can find out the required sum. We are doing another problem. Find the probability of getting 2 heads, at least 2 heads in 5 tosses of the coin. So we have a coin and this coin is tossed 5 times. So this is the number of experiment. We are doing the 5 times same trial or same experiment by using this coin, and we are going to find the 2 heads and at least 2 heads. So first of all we should find the value of N, P and Q. So let's see, the total number of experiment, number of trial is 5. So this 5 tosses means this is number of trials or experiment by using this coin. And write down the p. P means probability of getting a head in a coin. In a coin, we have a coin, and here is also a head, here is also a head. So this head is a success. So there should be only two parts, one is success and one is failure. So success is a head because everywhere there is head and head. So that means it should appear the head in an experiment. So probability of getting a head in a coin means how can we express? So coin means how many faces are altogether. So we have two faces only, head and tail. So and how many head is there? So total event is 1. So write down 1 by 2. So the probability of getting a head in a coin, if we have one coin, then its probability is 1 upon 2. So write down 1 by 2. So from this we can find out the Q also, 1 minus P. This is the formula. So write down the value 1 minus P means what? P means 1 by 2. So substitute its value. So if you solve it, 2 minus 1 means 1, 1 by 2. So in this way you can find out N, P and Q. Now let's go to the number 1. So what is number 1? Then this R means it is the number of successes. So we have to find the head, but how many how many heads are to be find out here? So we have to find the two heads. That's why here should be written 2. हेड कतिवटा हेड हामी निकाल्न गइरा छौं, दुईटा हेड. त्यही भएर नम्बर अफ सक्सेस भनेको नम्बर अफ हेड्स हो यहाँ. That's why R is equal to 2. So for this we have the formula PR is equal to C n comma R P power R Q n minus R. So we can write like this. R means it is 2 and C n means what? 5. R means 2. P means 1 by 2, 1 upon 2 को power. R means 2 and Q means 1 upon 2. Then N means 5 minus R means it is 2. So substituting all the value in this formula, then we get certain term 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 2. N minus R means 5 minus 2. That means 3 factorial. Direct लेखेको छु मैले 2 factorial. 1 by 2 को square means 1 by 4. 1 by 2 को cube. 5 minus 2 means it is 3. So we can write 1 को power 3 means 1 and 2 को power 3 means 8. So if we solve it, then we get 5 into 4 into 3. 3 factorial must stop गर्ने because here is also 3 factorial. Finally we can cancel it, and 2 factorial means 2 into 1. So now we can cancel 2 and 4. 2 times into 1 upon 4 into 1 upon 8. So we can write this 2 and 4 cancel, 2 to the 4. So that's why in numerator we have 5 and denominator 2 8s are 16. This is 16. 5 by 16 is the correct answer of getting these two heads over here. And now let's go to number 2. So in number 2 it is given at least two events or successes. We are going to find this one. So R means minimum 2 हुनु पर्यो. At least भनेको minimum दुईटा हेड त्यसमा देखिनु पर्यो, appear हुनु पर्यो. दुईटा भन्दा more than 2 को लागि it's okay, no problem, but it should be minimum 2 heads. That's why R is greater than or equal to 2. यसको मिनिङ यो हुन्छ कि दुईटा हेड आउनु पर्यो, कि तीनटा, कि चारवटा, कि पाँचवटा. हामीसँग total 5, we have 5 tosses and it should be written like this. So in the same formula, so P R greater or equal to 2, then we can write it as this formula P2 plus P3 plus P4 plus P5. R greater or equal to 2 means exactly also we can write 2 because equal to is here. इक्वल टू भएको हुनाले 2 लेख्न पाइन्छ एन्ड मोर देन 2 means it is 3 and it is 4 and it is 5 because our total number of experiment is 5, so not exceed by 4. 5 सम्म मात्र लेख्नु पर्छ, 5 क्रस गर्न पाइँदैन। अब यो हामीसँग 1 2 3 4 फोरवटा इभेन्ट भएको हुनाले हामीले यसलाई सबैलाई अलग 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 तरिकाले हामी भ्यालु निकाल्न सक्छौं सेपरेटली। So P2 means we have already done here. P2 means 5 upon 16. So write down 5 upon 16 plus यो भ्यालु already calculate भएको हुनाले यहाँ सिधै लेखेको मैले। अब P3 we don't have the value of P3. So write down R2 राखेर यो बनाए जस्तै R3 राखेर बनाउँदा के हुन्छ त्यो लेखौं। n R means n means 5 5 3 and it is P 3 Q 3 and 2 means it is 5 plus P4 means what? C 5 4 and then P power 4 Q power 1 4 र 1 5 हुन्छ total मा plus 5 means C 5 5 P power 5 Q power 0 5 plus 0 means 5 total मा 5 पुग्नु पर्यो। यो पावर जोडेर टोटल 5 आउनु पर्यो। त्यसरी मिलाउँदै जाने र यसको फर्मुलाहरु फाइन्ड गर्दै जाने। यसमा चाहिँ सबै भ्यालु p र q को पनि भ्यालु नेक्स्ट राउन्डमा राख्न सकिन्छ। यसरी भ्यालु फाइन्ड गर्दै जाने, सल्भ गर्दै जाने। We are doing this solving this 5 by 16 that is same plus C53 means what? 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 3 means n minus r. So this is 2 factorial and r factorial means it is 3 factorial and p means 1 upon 2. So 1 upon 2 to the power 3 and the value of q is 1 by 2. जुन कुरा हामीले अगाडि नै निकालिसकेका छौं। प्रो सक्सेस p भनेको प्रोबेबिलिटी अफ सक्सेस दिस one, प्रोबेबिलिटी अफ फेलियर 1 by 2 and the square is over here. 5 4 means 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 4 1 factorial and 4 factorial r factorial. P power 4 means 1 by 2 go power 4 and q power 1 means it is only 1 by 2 and 5 5 means n पनि 5 r पनि 5 भएपछि डाइरेक्ट 1 लेख्न पाइन्छ according to our formula. So write down 1. P power 5 means 1 upon 2 go power 5 and the q power 0 means it is 1. Any number q को ठाउँमा जुनसुकै नम्बर राखे पनि पावर 0 भएपछि it will be 1 according to the rule. So we can solve it. 5 by 16 plus 5 into 4 into 3 factorial divided by 2 into 1 and 3 factorial cancel. 1 by 8 into 1 by 4 5 into 4 factorial divided by 1 factorial भनेको 1 4 factorial भनेको 4 factorial cancel and 1 upon 2 power 4 means 16 1 upon 2 1 upon 1 and 1 लेख्नु परेन 2 को power 5 means 32 this one and this is 5 by 16 plus 4 to the 8 and in numerator we have 5 and denominator 2 to the 4 4 for the 16 plus here माथि numerator मा 5 16 to the 32 and यहाँ पनि 1 upon 32. So if we solve it then it will be 32. LCM is 32 and 16 to the means 2 5s are 10 16 to the 2 5s are 10 it is 5 it is 1 because 32 is here. So 10 10 20 25 25 or 1 26 divided by 32. So write down 2 1s are 2 3s are 2 1s are 16s are. So answer is 13 by 16. This is the final answer of getting at least 2 heads. That means more than 2 and including 2. More than 2 and including 2. That means at least 2 heads should be available over there. So this is the solution. Okay, let's deal with this question. So question is, suppose that in a certain city 60% of all recorded births are male. So out of 100 birth records, 60%, that means out of 100, only 60 are male and 40 are girls. So birth record मा male हाम्रो 100 जन्मिँदाखेरि 60 चाहिँ हाम्रो male को record छ, बाकी 40 चाहिँ girls हुने भयो. तर हामीलाई girls सँग मतलब छैन, यहाँ male दिएको हुनाले male is a success. जुन इभेन्ट हाम्रो यहाँ टार्गेट छ, जुन एउटा दुईटा इभेन्टमा जुन एउटा इभेन्ट यहाँ फोकस गरेको छ, that will be the success. So suppose we select 5 birth records. 5 वटा birth record हेर्दाखेरि observe गर्दा the question is what is the probability of 3 of them are males. 5 वटा birth record मा 3 जना मेल हुने चान्स कति छ अथवा probability कति छ. We are going to find this one. And in number 2, less or equal to 2 are males. So 2 अथवा 2 भन्दा लेस हुने मेलको संख्या चाहिँ त्यो आउने प्रोबेबिलिटी अथवा निस्कने हुने प्रोबेबिलिटी कति छ त्यो हामीलाई फाइन्ड गर्नुपर्ने छ. एन्ड सिमिलरली मोर देन 4 आर मेल्स. 5 बर्थ रेकर्डमा 4 जना बच्चा चाहिँ मेल नै हुने प्रोबेबिलिटी कति छ. we have to find this one. So let's solve this question. So first of all we have to find the number of experiment. So we are going to observe 5 birth record. So we can write n is equal to 5. We have total 5 birth records from this population. So n is equal to 5, and similarly from this, and then we have to find the probability p. N is equal to 5 because there is 5 birth records, and p means 60%. That means out of 100 there is 60 birth records are male. So write down this percentage is a probability of happening or getting this male events. So 60% is written here, so convert it into percentage. So we have to remove this percentage and write down 60 by 100 out of 100. This means, so if we cut down 0 0 and 6 and 10, 2 3s are 2 5s are, then this will be 3 upon 5. This is the probability of getting the male birth. So similarly we can find out the q. So if we find out the q, then it will be 1 minus p. This is the formula, and 1 minus p means what? 3 upon 5. Then after simplification we get 2 upon 5. So this is NPQ, and our question, first question is exactly 3 of them are males means R is equal to 3. According this information, 3 of them are male. Out of 5 male, we have to find the probability of having these 3 males. So R is equal to 3. That means number of successes. So we have, this is the formula, PR is equal to, also we can write like this, NCR. This expression and this expression is same. चाहे यसरी लेख्नुस् चाहे यसरी लेख्नुस्, notation is same. So P power R, Q power N minus R. So write down the value of R is 3. R is 3 here. So value of N is 5. C, R is 3. P power 3. Q power 3, and 2 means 5. That's why I write down directly 2. Mathiko power. This power and this power altogether will be 5. That means 5 minus 3 means 2. So if we solve it, then it will be 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 3. It will be 2 factorial and 3 factorial. The value of P is 3 upon 5. 3 upon 5 whole cube. This is the value of P. And the value of Q is 2 upon 5 power 2. So now solve it. We can solve it like this. 5 into 4 into 3 factorial and 2 into 1 and 3 factorial, factorial, factorial. Same factorial we can cancel. And 3 cube means 27. 5 cube means 125. 5 5s are 25, 5s are 125. 2 square means 4, 5 square means 25, and 2 2s are 4. Again we can cancel 2 and 4, and if you cancel this one, 5 5s are 25, then in overall we get the term is 125 into 5 means it will be 625, and 2 into 4 8, 8 27s are 216. So this is the answer. This is the answer of question number 1. So similarly we can find out the question number 2. So write down question number 2 over here. This 2 means double I. So what is the information? If you look this one, then less or equal to 2. So that means less or equal to 2. This is the information. So success, R means success. Success should be less than 2 or equal to 2. So less than along with equal to also should be written for males. And if you find the value of this one, then we can write R less or equal to 2 means P0 plus P1 plus P2. So this is the information. Less than or equal to 2 means maximum probability is, maximum success is 2. Maximum हाम्रो भ्यालु नै 2 हो, तो 2 भन्दा लेस लिन पाउँछौं हामीले. So it is 0, 1 and 2. We can write like this. So write down the value P0 means also we can find the same value. This is the formula. This is the formula. And if you write down the value of R is 0, for 0 we can use separately. Formula मा R को ठाउँमा 0 राखौं. जस्तै यो P0 हुन्छ. अब यहाँ N को ठाउँमा हामी कति राख्छौं? 5 5C0 P power 0 Q power 5 यस्तो भयो. यदि यहाँ R को प्लेसमा 0 भएपछि यहाँ पनि P power R 0 हुन्छ. Q को power 5 5 plus 0 5 हुन्छ. P1 गर्दाखेरि 5C1 P1 Q power, this is R, this is R. R should be same. And Q power N minus R means 5 minus 1, this will be 4. Plus P2 means what? 5C2. 2 means this is R, NCR, and P power 2 and Q power 3. So this is the question by using formula. Now if you solve it, then we get the required term. So solve it. First of all, 5C0 means it is 1. Directly we can write 1. P power 0 means 1. Q means here 2 by 5. 2 by 5 को power 5. This is the value obtained by using this term. Then 5C1 means it is 5. It is 5. And P1, P power 1. P means what? 3 by 5. 3 upon 5. And Q means 2 upon 5. 2 upon 5 को power 4. Plus 5C2 means 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 2. 3 factorial and 2 factorial. P means 3 upon 5 power 2. Here is the value of P, 3 upon 5. Write down here 3 upon 5 power 2, and the value of Q is 2 upon 5 Q. So final result is, if you solve it all questions altogether, then we get 992 divided by 3125. This is the final answer. You can find out by using calculator, or you can easily solve it. So remove the power and some number will be cancelled over here. So factor you can cancel, and last answer is this one. So only one question is left now, number 3. So for let's go number 3. It is number 3, and more than 4 means R is equal to 5. And if you put the value of R here over here, then P5 will be, N means it is 5C5, male 5, P power 5 and Q power 0. 5 plus 0 means 5, and R means again 5. So 5C5 means it is 1, and the value of P is 3 upon 5 power 5, and Q power 0, any number to the power 0 means it will be 1. You can write directly over here, not mention to simplify. And 3 power 5 means 3 is 9, 9 is 81, 81 into 3 means 243, divided by 5 power 5 means 3125. So this is the final solution of this question. So more than 4 means it will not be 4, more than 4 means exactly 5, because 5 birth records are here. So directly we can write down 5, and in the place of R we have 5, and so in this way we can calculate.